1. Discussion. Meetings are not the same all over the world. Answer the following question for your company, on your country or part of the world. Is punctuality important? Do meetings have to begin exactly on time? Is it important to reach an agreement quickly? Time is money. Or are getting to know people and reaching a consensus more important than speed? Who has the power to make decisions? An individual, usually the most senior person at the meeting, or a group? Is it acceptable to show your emotion in a meeting or a negotiation? Can you suggest parts of the world where people generally do these things differently from in your country? Do you think that corporate culture, companies' ways of operating and its values, beliefs and principles is more important than the nationality of the participants or location of the meeting? Answer 1. Punctuality is very important because it can affect the deal in business. In addition, being on time can also be one of the client's assessments of our company. But the meeting does not have to be held on time depending on the agreement of the company and other parties. 2. Of course, it is important because the speed of decisions and consensus have been identified as factors that affect the company's work performance. 3. In making decisions at the meeting, it is carried out by consensus in accordance with the agreement of the company and its clients, while those who have the right or authority to make decisions are the directors or company leaders. 4. Yes, negotiation is very important in meetings, because negotiation is a discussion strategy used to resolve problems in a way that is acceptable to both parties. Negotiation is a process by which a compromise or agreement can be reached while avoiding rejection. In negotiations, each party persuades the other party to agree on his point of view. Therefore, it is important to understand emotions to be able to pass them well when negotiating, and also be able to understand, use, and manage them effectively. Having a strong emotional intelligence is essential to successfully doing business. 5. We should be able to conduct meetings as well as possible, both in the preparation of meeting materials, meeting place, and meeting schedules. In the meeting, the members or the chairperson of the meeting should active on the time as previously planned. Someone who will play an important role in the meeting should not be underestimated because he feels important. He should be a good example and motivator for other members. 6. Yes, because corporate culture is very important for the company. Corporate culture is very important in creating all aspects of the company. Corporate culture is the foundation that contains norms, values, ways of working, employees, and habits that lead to the quality of your organization performance. The most effective way to adapt to the times is to build a superior corporate culture. With a superior and appropriate corporate culture, your company will have sufficient capital to compete in this uncertain era, because corporate culture is also the identity of company. Vocabulary. Check your understanding and phrases for organizing and controlling meetings 1-6 by matching them with their definition AF. 1C. Any other business, or AOB, often the last item in a meeting when participants discuss issues not on the agenda. 2F. Apologies for absence, often the first item in a meeting concerning people who cannot be present. 3D. Compromise. A way of reaching agreement in which each side consults or gives up something it wants. 4E. Consensus. The situation in which most or all of the people at the meeting agree about something. 5A. To digress, to move off the subject and start talking about something else. 6B. Minutes or written report distributed to participants after a meeting. Answer. Summary of listening 1. Led by chair. Meeting to discuss all the financial aspects of moving our call centers to India. Unfortunately, the meeting could not be attended by the Director of Computing System, Fernando Montero, because trapped in the fog at the airport somewhere. Alice Hewlett, head of customer service, reported on her trip to India. He reported that he had gone to Hyderabad and Bangalore last week to talk to the two. Summary of listening to. Here Alice explained about intensive British culture training to learn about bank product and service. She also said the cost of the training would be very low. The Susan reminded Alice by cutting her off. Then Alice told call center staff salaries in both cities they were not up to the average standard. Alice will also negotiate with the company concerned, and Susan argues that she disagrees with Alice.